welcome to MGP624. I'm Kevin. With me as ever, the Sheepdog, Anna and Pab. Say hello, boys and girls.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
There's a dead bug on my desk. I can see him. I've just noticed him. He's
Grim.
lying on his back. I don't know what
Kind
kind
of
of bug he is. I don't
You've probably
know.
got a spider in there then who's eating him. Is he
Maybe-
been juice get all the juice out of him?
Maybe he's been juiced, yeah.
Is your office?
Is that what spiders do? Do
where,
they get juice out of
Yeah.
bugs?
Is your
I thought
office
they
where
ate the
Silksong
bugs.
set? Are all the bugs fighting in there on some big story?
I don't know what any of that means. It's
Hollow
like
Knight stuff,
a
but they're all
hipster
bugs in there.
game.
And apparently where we live there's been a plague of bugs today. I don't know what bugs they are, but on our Facebook group there people have been moaning that there's been a bunch of bugs around today.
It's not Daddy Longlegs Day, is it? Or
No, these are different bugs.
the midge ones, the tiny little black dots?
Yeah, apparently so around here.
Did I talk about it on the podcast where we had our window open and our office had like thousands of them come through and they're all over the ceiling. I had to hoover the ceiling.
No.
I was the only one home and it was such a panic. I was hoovering the ceiling trying to get them all away. It was grim.
Ugh.
I didn't open the window again for like the next year.
Did you empty the Hoover?
Of course I did. I found a family
Okay.
of toads and I let them have at it.
What?
Huh?
I didn't really. I was just being random. Just found some frogs and toads and said, "Oh yeah, I'll tuck in." But no. Touch wood, we haven't had it this year, but we normally have like a plague of something descend on that. I suppose we've had hedgehogs this year. We've had a plague of hedgehogs in the garden, but I can handle that. They're all right.
I've sent you a picture of the bug.
Yeah, I don't like that.
As you can see, he's quite far away, so I've had to use the zoom, so I didn't really want to lean across my desk.
Is he far away or is he just small?
What is that?
It's a bug that's on my desk.
Okay.
Looks like a cockroach.
He doesn't look like he's been sucked off by a spider.
Sorry?
It's
That's what
not a
Anna was
cockroach
speculating.
because the antennas aren't the right shape.
Plus, he's only like 6 millimeters long.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought
just
baby
probably a
cockroach
fly
were
that's
the
Never seen a
size-
cockroach in the UK
size
before,
of
to be fair.
cats. We saw loads of cockroaches when we were at Disneyland.
Did we?
Yeah, there was cockroaches at the hotel.
Did we? I saw a rat, but I never saw a cockroach.
What's the difference? I thought they were the same thing.
A rat is
Oof.
a rodent.
They're all rodents.
I didn't see.
It's probably a beetle then. I mean, we could speculate for the whole podcast, but
Let's.
no,
If Pab could put a picture as the thumbnail.
no, let's
and then
not. No,
we-
that's nasty, Kevin. It's
Oh.
dead as well.
Now everyone's listening, thinking, "God, I wish I could see this picture."
Just
You
go,
I
don't.
don't know what kind of bug it
They
is.
genuinely don't.
go on Google Lens or something. Just
you could tweet it.
or chat GPT a photo or whatever you do.
I can't tweet it. I'm too busy trolling Football Manager Twitter this evening. I can't.
Your
can't tweet
iPhone will
those.
tell you. If I take a picture of something at the moment, my iPhone's just like that's a
I
cat.
could put my Ray-Ban Metas on and ask him what I'm looking at.
There you
Goodness
go.
me.
Huh?
That's one of the questions you're supposed to be able to do with these.
I don't think it'll know.
Well, we're about to find out.
Oh.
Hold on. Why are they not working? They might not be charged. Are these the actual right ones? Yes, they are.
What?
I could have just been putting my normal glasses on. But no, these are the correct glasses.
Wow.
Right, here we go. What am I looking at?
You're looking at a table.
It
Yeah.
sounds like
Yep.
Anna. Apparently, I'm looking at a desk covered in a mouse and various accessories.
Oh no,
According
it's
to
not a
Meta.
mouse. Oh, like a mouse. I see.
It's a mouse,
There you go. It's a rat.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Problem solved. It's a cockroach rat, as we suspected. Right. Is that it for this week's podcast? Have we got any games to talk about, or are we done? Are we wrapping things up there? Because I do need to get back to a game because I've been playing a game, so I need to go and play it.
What game have you been playing, Kevin?
I've been playing Pokémon Za.
Mhm.
Pokemon
Mhm.
Za.
How
Which-
Is that
how
what
are you
it's
finding it?
called?
You are?
Is that what it's called? I'll just call it
Yeah.
ZA.
I assumed it was like pizza, but it's Pokemon Za.
Okay.
I think you've got it right, Pokemon. Anna, are you playing this, or have I got another Anna on my friends list?
No, that's me.
I made a
Mm.
mistake, so Anna has a copy too.
Oh, what do you?
Did you get it at midnight and then have it arrive in the post?
No,
No.
that's how I almost ended up with 3 copies. But I went on.
Sheesh.
I ordered it from Amazon before I even had the Switch 2. But as soon as all the games were announced, I ordered it. But I went on there yesterday to check that it was still ordered, and it said it was being delivered on Friday. So I cancelled that order, and it did the whole, well, we'll try and cancel, but it might be too late thing. And then reordered it still on Amazon again because it was said it would come today, guaranteed by like 1 o'clock. So I ordered a new one, cancelled the old one. They both turned up like 1 o'clock today. So I showed
know
Anna
what
that I had to, and she took one off me. But if I had have said to her this morning, are you going to want to play this? Because I might just download it and you can have the physical one. She would have said yes, and I would have ended up with 3 copies that I would have kept.
But you know when it's a game for me, I'm waiting till 5 every
Yeah,
time.
they knew it was for me. They know what
So
side their bread's
annoying.
buttered.
If it helps,
But yeah.
Anna, mine arrived at like 4:30, which was, I mean, I had work, so I wouldn't have been able to legally play it, but it didn't arrive until
What?
just as work finished.
What's going on?
What do you mean, Pab? What are you confused about?
2025. Why are we all buying physical copies? What's
Because
going on?
we
Because that's
support
what came
we
through.
support the game being on the cartridge in
Oh,
full.
get out.
Because
Yeah.
no, seriously, Switch 2 version, including the Switch 2 upgrade, put the cartridge in. There was no patch or update or anything. I'm like, well, hang on, this can't be right. I double checked and tried to force an update, and it said you are playing the most up-to-date version of this game. The complete launch day version of this game, Switch 2'd up, is on the cartridge in full, and Nintendo should be applauded for it.
What?
Because that never happens in 2025.
It's about 8 gig. Don't matter.
It doesn't matter what it is. In 30 years' time, when all the servers have gone down, we'll still be able to play this.
Also, Pab, it's a Pokemon game, so in 30 years' time, people will still be buying these cartridges for about £1,000. My son's been trying to get me to buy him Pokemon Black for his birthday, and I'm like, mate, it's £150. It's not worth it. Like, they'll re-release it soon. Just wait. I don't know. I'm going to talk about this because I did see on Facebook that someone was selling some Chinese handheld thing that had Pokemon Black
Yeah,
on it.
isn't
It's
it
one of the
on- not on the-
15,000 games it had. So
Yeah, me and
don't
Anna
you
have
have
both
it?
got that. Yeah, we've got that on our handhelds.
I've never
yeah,
played
so
it.
I'm going to get him one of them, but I wasn't sure. I needed to check with him first because I didn't want to get him it, and then he
Well,
goes, "Well, I can't put him in Pokemon Home with that."
Buy one through my link on TikTok Shop.
Oh yeah,
It's
go on.
It's on my TikTok Shop homepage. I've been promoting these little handhelds. They are quite
I'll
good.
have a look. Good shout, nice one. But yeah, no, I'd always buy Pokemon games as a hard copy because they just retain value. That's not the only reason to do it. Obviously, I'm not always buying things thinking about how I'm going to flog it later, but it just makes sense for these things.
Yeah, Pab. That told you,
No.
didn't it?
Nonsense.
I have quite the little physical collection of
Sounds
Switch
fun,
2
though.
games already.
Sounds
It is
having
fun. I
a
can put it on
batch of
my.
little cards that you'll lose and have to buy
Well,
another copy.
I don't need the cards. I only want the cases to go on my shelf. The cards I can take or leave. I'll just download the games. It's the
What is
cases that
going on?
It's the cases that I want on my shelf. I put them with my Lego and my books, and it makes me look sophisticated.
You just
I'm a
made me realise
collector,
this is
Abby.
the first hard Switch game I own. The only other game I own is Mario Kart World, and that was obviously digital. So
I even got that
Mm.
physically.
I got Ollie a Switch copy because he doesn't have a Switch 2 and he wanted it for his birthday, so he got that early. Which I think he was like, oh, I had to turn it off and patch it because I forgot to do the update, and I turned mine off. I didn't realize I didn't need to do the update, like you say. I was like, God damn, he stitched me up there. But I am not that far into it really. I played it for a couple of hours, I want to say.
You're
And
probably further into it than me then. I'm like an hour in. And I would like it on record. I went into this game completely blind. All the information I had was it's a Pokemon game. That's all I needed to know. I didn't know when it was set, where it was set. I knew absolutely nothing about it. And having now played it for an hour, I'm not sure I like it.
I feel the way I worded it to Mrs. Sheepdog was that these games really, really need to do better at letting people who have played Pokemon games before just get on with it. Because the problem with the start is that it's like, it's a Pokemon, these things you can battle with, and here's how you battle, and I need to show you how to roll and move around, and it's like,
I don't want to roll.
I was kind of like, I've been playing these games for 30 years. You you literally are showing me move. I was running around the game thinking, why the hell isn't she rolling? Why the hell isn't this working? And then the guy's like, oh, by the way, if you press this button, you can run. I was like, mate, just let me do it. I didn't need to speak to you. And I was going to say, like, my only criticism so far is that they really need a. By the way, have you ever played one of these games before? And if you say yes, I have, they'll just leave you alone because the guys. I wouldn't mind if the guy was just showing me plot relevant
I feel
information.
like we're playing a different game because I don't feel like I have played anything. Is this what Arceus was like? Have I just completely forgotten that version of the game? Because
Yeah.
I want. Where's my beautiful turn-based, slow-paced loveliness? I'm having to press buttons quickly.
No, that doesn't.
I hate this. I don't
This
want
is
to do any of
identical
this.
to Legends Arceus, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a
How
Legends
do I
game.
not? I don't think. Did I play that game? I don't remember anything anymore.
You did. You did.
Did I like it?
I say it's. I think you did. I say it's
Yeah.
identical. I think there's a slight difference. I don't know. No, the moves did the same recharge thing, didn't they?
I think it. I think the in the wild combat is more like that. In actual battles don't go out like this, did they? I can't remember. I've not played up to. I've only played about an hour as well. Sheepdog,
So-
do you know that?
I mean, the battles aren't that different. If anything, they're just a little bit quicker in that you can, the moves recharge and you do them again. Whereas normally you'd have to just wait for them to do their move. I think you can generally stay away from them long enough to give yourself a bit of a break and stuff like that. But you're not fighting that often, really. I've only had one fight. I mean, it told me outright not to fight people that are more powerful than I am, and I just thought, "Shut up! I've been playing this for 30 years." And I walked into a battle, and their
Don't tell me
Pidgeotto
what to
just
do.
destroyed me. It wouldn't have destroyed me if I'd been able to access my revives in my satchel, but it grayed it out
right.
for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to put a Pokemon out, and it wouldn't let me do it, and I got a bit fumbled, and I had my one little Weedle fighting a Pidgeotto, and it got destroyed.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, it's been fine. I think I'm expecting it to sort of stop holding my hand any minute now, and then I'll just start having fun with it more. I'm enjoying it, but as I say, like this has been a problem since the old like DS games, 3DS games. I was excited at the start when it offered me the chance to skip talking by pressing the plus button. I think like hold down plus and you can skip this explanation. I think there's like an advert where a woman was talking on a big screen in the city. But I wanted to know what she was saying. That's probably the only time I was actually bothered about what the person was telling me. Whereas when the guy's telling me, the origins of Pokemon Battle or whatever the hell he was talking about, I was just like, mate, I just want to electrocute you with my Pokemon and leave. Yeah, I think it'll be cool. It seems like it's slowly dropping in the different types of stories that there are. Are you far enough that you've met the professor?
All I've learnt so far is don't go out after dark in Paris, especially on the back streets, because you're going to get mugged. That's all I've learned from the game so far.
Goes the same for Spain, really.
I've wandered around Paris and not been mugged. I don't feel this is an accurate representation of my great-great-great-grandmother's home.
You forget one simple thing, that you're autistic. You don't make eye contact with people.
What, that makes me less likely to be attacked?
Yeah, if you make eye contact with people in this game and in Paris, you're going to get attacked.
Interesting. Well, I'll just not make eye contact with people then, and then I can cruise through the game. All I've done is gone in the world's smallest wild area, the wild garden, the wild back garden. I had a little wander around there, and then went and met a lady, and now I've gone to bed, and that's as far as I've got. And
That's it.
What?
yeah, I've spent most of the
You
afternoon
done the
arguing.
research?
I mean,
You
I
spoke
did
to the
first-
research lady.
I've smashed some rocks, if that's what you mean.
Okay, yeah. So you've done at least that much. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah,
you've done the
I
research.
did that
So
while
he-
I did that while I was in the wild back garden.
Yeah.
I
Fair
enjoyed
enough.
Professor Mabel and her just general. I've made up a new challenge. Yeah, really blasé kind of. This is all. I'm just ripping you
Yeah.
off, but
Yeah, I like the
quite
funny.
enjoyed
She's
it.
like, I was just making that contest up just to get someone in here who might actually do something for me. You're like, oh, just a bit of a blagger, like you say.
I didn't read any of that stuff, and because they still haven't bothered with voice acting, I didn't know
Yeah,
about it.
That's my complaint now. We're in
Yeah, why is there no
2025.
voice acting? Goodness
It's like
me.
it's like a silent film. It's just
Yeah,
a little
I have
tune
no idea
playing,
what's
and I'm
going on
just
because I
reading.
have read nothing,
Yeah,
and I won't be
Yeah.
reading anything.
you're gonna be clueless.
Yeah, you need to read, Kev.
I'm not going to. I read when
You
I
read
see.
loads.
Yeah, I read good stuff. This is Pokemon. It's terribly written.
Good point. Very good point.
Yeah, I can't argue with the writing. Yeah, I did. There was something they said while I was playing, and I just thought, what on earth? But it kind of ebbs and flows, didn't it? There'll be some bits to it that'll be cool. It's just it always seems to start like it's assuming. I mean, they've said before they always approach them like it's someone's first game, but they really need to
Well,
understand
what they
that
should do is
it's not.
approach the next one as if it's 2025 and get a voice actor in.
Mm.
Even if it's the same guy doing all the voices, just put it on different. That
Yeah.
would be an improvement. It would be a step
yes.
up.
Yep. I would have somebody
What do
just
you-
like as if they're reading. Yeah.
What do you reckon the like sound would? How like I know we had this argument before when it was the Switch and there was size constraints, and I'm not going down that route with this. What I'm thinking is like, if they can patch it day one and everything, surely they could just ask you what language you want it to be in, and then give you the file. And it can't be that big, can it? Right? If
I can't
they-
imagine they
It's
even.
not the
I've-
size.
I've got Cyberpunk on the Switch, and it's all on a cartridge with all the voice acting in
It's-
multiple languages. Size is not the issue.
Size
There
is
is
not the
no
issue.
size constraint.
It's a cost issue. They rather.
Yeah, they're
not
the
have any-
biggest media company in the world and don't want to spend money on some voice actors. It's
But
bonkers.
what I'm getting at is for the other games, it was a size issue. They were right at the cart limit. They're not at the cart limit now, but I'm thinking like maybe they plan to be with some of the DLCs and that.
I wonder if they are still technically at the cart limit on the Switch for one version.
Probably good point, but no, I just think that there should be like an option to say, well, yeah, this file's only going to be, I don't know, 500 meg, if that. Surely it's not going to be that much for all the audio on something like this. I know they'd have to do it in different languages, but you only need to download one of them. You're not going to download it in 5 different languages, are you? They
The
do
Witcher
need to
has-
tweak this.
On The Witcher has loads of different languages,
Yeah.
like voice files. So yeah, I don't see why they cannot.
On the
just-
base version of the Switch as well. That's not a Switch 2 game. That's on the original Switch. There's so much
Exactly.
voice acting on Switch games, on bigger, more space-intensive games than Pokemon. There is absolutely no logic. From what I can tell, this is a tiny map with the same. I mean, it's smoother, but it's still just cartoony, Pokemon-y graphics. This is a small game file. There is no excuse. Get some voice acting on it. Enter the future, because I'm losing my patience with them now.
I'm
mean-
tired of watching them flap their mouths, and you have to
Yeah.
sit there waiting. I've already read what they've said, and they're still just going their mouths, and you're like, it was pretty mad in Sword and Shield. It made me wonder whether they had intended to have voice acting in that, because they had that singer. You had to stand there while someone was singing down a microphone, and all they were doing was flapping their gums while no sound was coming out, and that made me think
It's
maybe they have planned to do audio, and then I don't know, like
Nope.
just reversed it or something mad.
But I mean, it's
Yeah,
the same.
that
It's the same
aside,
again.
it's fine. It looks pretty. I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure if I've played a similarly structured game before, I'm sure I'll get used to the way battles work really quickly and then forget about them, and it won't be an issue, because I do remember finishing Arceus and enjoying it. So clearly I can cope with this, but it was just a bit of, because I went into it with no idea what I was expecting. I was just expecting normal Pokemon, and it's not a normal Pokemon game. It's a Pokemon Legends game, and nobody warned me.
What, the
Except the
title
title
didn't
of
give
the
it
game.
away.
Well, I didn't take the title seriously. I didn't
What,
even know the title.
What starter did you pick?
The blue one. I always pick the blue one.
I picked the blue
I
one.
picked the pig one, the little one, the fire one.
Sumo wrestler.
No, the little fire one.
Yeah, sumo
Little
wrestler.
pig. I don't know. Looks
Why
like a
can't I
pig to
Why
me.
can't I call him Kevin? By the way, when am I going to
You
get the
can.
option to call him Kevin?
You can. You
Can
have
I?
to go-
I
there's
haven't
a-
been asked to rename him.
There is a way. I didn't read how to do it, but there is a way.
Right, I'm going in there. I need
You
to
might
change
just
it to
go
Kevin.
to your box or something and rename them that way.
I have
I
a
can't remember.
question.
But go on.
Sheepdog. Can I change my haircut at some point?
I'm pretty sure you can. I think
The fact that you get 4 different styles of hair at the start is atrocious, and you're like, oh, I've just got to go with this derpy haircut then now.
Well, there was
And then-
talk of changing a style, so presumably, yeah, you can get
Promptly
costumes
get given a
and stuff.
trilby. He went, "Oh, do you want to put this trilby on?" I was like, "No." He went, "Put it on then." I was like, "Oh, I'm wearing a trilby
One
now."
of the things that was in Gen 6, which is what this region is there's a dog called Furfrou that you can take to the hairdressers and get styled.
Mhm.
And you'll probably be able to style yourself there, I would assume. I don't ever
The dog
change the
groomers.
character. I literally, whatever they put them in at the beginning, I just play as that. I'm so like not. I've just never engaged in this. The
It's-
Pokemon
I
games
mean,
have
that
been
it
trying
is-
to force me
sorry,
to dress up a character for
It is
about
baffling.
15
That.
years.
It's baffling. The
What is?
customization at the start of the game is like, do you want to customize your character? Go, yes, okay, great. You can change eyes, the way the different types of eyes, colors, eyebrows, eyelashes, hair color, no styles. I'm like, there must be a hairdresser at some point.
Or it's just so they can irritate me later on when I spend time going somewhere and it goes, "You've unlocked the new hairstyle," and I'm like, "Oh, I've just done all that for a t-shirt." I mean, Pokemon Go's like to stray slightly, but they've been going on about like they've added new levels into it now. So I went from level 50 to level 70, and now I've got all these tasks to do. But it was like, here's all your rewards for the levels that you've already kind of jumped now. And most of it was just shoes and jackets and hats. And I'm like, my avatar has not changed clothes since 2016. It's the exact same avatar that I had on the first day from all the freebie stuff, and I have no interest in changing it at all, you know. But yeah, Pokemon has this obsession. I mean, but other people like it. It's not for me. It's fine.
I like the fact that I did get to the point where I can change my style. Like I say, I got given that trilby. Because that jacket is horrendous. That lime green jacket that you get given.
In Legends Arceus, you had somebody join the town who then could do haircuts
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
right. Yeah.
So
I
that
do remember that.
is
Okay, that's
yeah.
promising.
I think I know. I mean, I've not really I've not had a chance to roam the city properly yet because it keeps. I tried to walk off, and the guy was like, "Have you forgotten we're going to this place?" And I'm like, "Mate, I just there's a
That's
Pokeball on the floor."
annoying.
Where you
Yeah.
Oh
going?
God.
I'm like, I'm trying to pick this Pokeball up on the floor here, and you're dragging me away. But I don't necessarily think the map is small. I just think it feels contained because it's just the city. But there's so much stuff in the city. I think it'd be all right. And part of me is like, it's unclear at this point whether there is anywhere else in it because I've not read either. I don't want to spoil anything for myself. Although TikTok
Underground?
keeps throwing random little
Sewers?
megas up at me and stuff.
Maybe?
But sorry, mate.
Sewers? Maybe?
Yeah, there could
Something
be.
like
You're
that.
right. Yeah, I mean,
Underground
it might
stuff?
just be buildings
See,
as
they'll
well.
have the
so-
Eurostar, and we can head over to London.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Great.
See, isn't that the
DLC.
the Gala region, is it?
Yeah. Head back over there on the Eurostar. Beautiful stuff.
Get a
This is-
refund, Kevin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd refuse to do it if we had to go on the Eurostar.
I was so
I'd
confused. then.
fly.
The DLC is meant to be something to do with dimensions. I think the advert said, which again makes
Yeah,
me
it's like
wonder whether
30 quid on the store.
Is it?
I already went to look. Yeah.
It doesn't
Wow.
exist yet, surely.
Yeah, you
it's
can
not
buy
out
it.
until
Yeah,
February or
it's not
something like
out,
that.
but you can buy it already. Like, how much did you pay for these games, Kevin? Like 30 quid?
50 something.
Yeah,
30
on
quid.
there.
We didn't buy them in the past. This is Switch 2
I swear,
2025.
I swear
Like
to God, to
58
get
quid.
everything. I'll go back and have a look, but I swear for the whole thing with the DLC, it's like 55. But let me
Nah,
check.
it won't be.
No,
That'll be the
it was
base
50.
game.
It's $58.99 for the game.
You're probably thinking of the Switch 1 Plus upgrade version or something like that. But yeah,
could
the Mega
be.
Dimensions, I think it's called, is the DLC. So
Right.
that-
So right now, if I want to, it says if you have a Nintendo Switch software, there's an upgrade pack for $7.99. The game on its own is $8.99, and then if I go to
the game's not $8.99 on its own.
Yeah.
no, the upgrade is.
All right,
Yeah.
sorry.
The game on its own is $58.99, and then if you're actually when you are on the game screen, if you go in look online, you can already buy the upgrade pack on there. You can't find it on the store, but you can already buy the upgrade pack from your main menu, which is weird. But I'm not doing it at the moment because I'm battling.
I
so
think they
can't
did
do
that
maybe?
in Scarlet and Violet, or at least it said it was coming soon, and then we bought the first bit, and the other bits came out afterwards.
I'm not sure. My
I have a question, Sheepdog.
Go on.
Okay, for anybody for that, and for that matter. Do you have a code to get for some pre-order bonus stuff?
don't
You
Yeah,
have
you
to go
have
to
it's
the
just a
mystery gift thing.
just your
Yes.
mystery gift.
Come on,
Okay,
Paddy.
thank
That's
God.
that system.
I've been in the eShop going, this isn't bloody working, this is
It's not
crap.
in
Just go
there.
get your mystery gift. There's no code. Just get your mystery
I've
gift.
no
Ollie
idea.
was
Hey.
doing the same, to be fair.
No,
Ollie
you
kept
do-
asking me about it.
You just press X and then you go to mystery gift.
I've got. What's the code for then?
There is no code.
I've got a code.
No,
I've got a
Oh, well,
code.
there's
an
It
option
gives me
there to
100
put
codes in.
Pokeballs.
Go to the Nintendo eShop, go down to redeem code.
Oh, I did that, and it goes. Don't know what this code is.
No, in the same place the mystery gift bit is, there is a code bit in there
There's
as
a
well.
code redemption there, is it? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Which is
That's all I
X,
need to know.
I believe.
Oh, well,
Where did
I
you
got
order
a
it? You got a code?
Where's he got a code?
Is it in your
From the
emails?
Nintendo eShop.
I want a Nintendo eShop. Is
You
it in
better
the box?
download it then.
I'm looking
Get it
in the
downloaded.
box.
Get your
It's
third
not
copy.
in the box. Not in the box. It'll
I'm
probably
having a
be
look
in
the
your.
box.
It will probably be in your Amazon emails.
I get some special outfits and 100 Pokeballs.
Go
Got a
on. Go to
little
your Amazon.
manual.
Oh my god! Why doesn't he never listen? Go to your emails and then
To be
send
fair,
me one of the
too late.
codes.
I ordered it
There's,
on
There's
Amazon, and I
nothing in
don't
this
think I got it.
box.
I know there isn't.
Too late,
Because
Anna.
not your
He's already,
house.
You
he's
could
already
have
on
told
the
me there
eShop.
was nothing in. There's a map in here.
Oh my god! I told you that earlier. And you did not listen.
Did you know there was a map
Yes, I told you there was a map.
There's a map.
of French Paris?
Yes, if you take out the front the cover art, there is a map on the other side.
Who'd have
Oh,
thought?
so you can flip it. Interesting.
Oh my
That's cool.
god! I just sometimes I don't know what to do with you. Like, oh my god, you're all annoying. Look at your emails, Kevin. Send me a code.
I haven't got a code. Pab's got the code.
They'll be in your
Pab, share your
emails.
code with us.
Hang on a minute.
I
Let me,
don't think-
let me redeem it, and then I'll send it you because I know you're
Yeah.
swine, Kev.
I don't think Amazon had that bonus. I think that was a Nintendo only thing.
Nintendo eShop thing.
What's he got then? What treats he got?
I've got
just
I've got
said.
2 outfits and 100 Pokeballs. 100 Pokeballs, a lot as well.
Amazon were unable to cancel items from my order, apparently.
Oh, great stuff.
That's in my emails. I've got a dispatch email. They've sent 2 copies of the game that are arriving tomorrow, according to this email. Oh,
So
no, they're now out for delivery.
One thing, so actually, the digital version early purchase bonus was 100 Pokeballs. Doesn't look like people who ordered the main one got that. I was going to ask Pab, like, surely you've spent enough there on the digital version with your 100 balls that you could have probably got the version that was a hard copy with a plastic Charizard or something, couldn't you?
I don't want a card that I'm gonna forever trying to faff about trying to put a card in me Switch and then lose the one that's in it and then take this one out and lose it. I just don't want. I want it all on the system. I don't want to faff about with physical games now as little as possible.
I was going to order the bit that come with little figurines, but then I thought I'd probably.
What are you going to
be
do with
expected-
them?
Well, I'd put them on the shelf for all the other ones I've got right in front of me right now, Pab.
Yeah, but there's only so much shelf space. Do you want some little Pokemon in? I suppose you probably do.
Yeah, I mean, I'll send you a picture on Discord. It's quite busy. But yeah, no, I am enjoying it. I feel like this has been a rather negative sounding review. I'm enjoying it enough.
No, I'm in. I'm in. I'm in for at least 10 hours before I get bored and turn it off.
I just need
I'll
voice
play
acting.
until the FM26 beta hits. Then I'll forget about it until Christmas when I'll finish it then.
Yeah,
That's as much as I can commit to.
I think it seems like a game for you, Kevin, in a cabin somewhere. Before
Yeah,
Christmas
absolutely. Yeah, I'll have this. I'll have whatever it was called.
Expedition.
Kirsty's 33 bags of Expedition or whatever it was called.
That's the one.
I'll have a go on that, and yeah, lovely stuff.
I've actually been playing it handheld as well, which has been
Yes.
not
Correct way to play Pokemon.
great.
I've never played it. This is my first handheld game on this.
What?
system. I've been
Wow.
playing it all docked.
I still haven't taken my dock out of the
No,
box.
my
Don't know where
dog's
the
still.
box is. I might have thrown the dock away.
Oh no, you've not done that. That's silly. Mine's upstairs.
You know what I don't like about this is that I've got like a battery saving mode on the Switch, so it doesn't go above like 73%.
What?
So as soon as I turn it on, it's just 73% all the time.
Turn
Turn
that
that
off.
off, Pam.
I know, but it's supposed to like make the
I
battery
would
life
not
last
even.
longer.
I would refuse to play it if it was only.
Oh, I'm not happy about it,
73%
but I
charged.
also tell myself you ain't gonna play it long enough for it to run down
If
from.
mine drops below 80%, it's getting plugged in before I.
Well,
Oh,
mine
he gets
starts at
so annoyed.
73.
He's like
So
Andy.
I mean, I'm similar, but I tell myself that I'm not going to.
I'd
I'm
rather
not
just
going to
ruin
run
the
it down
battery
to
and get a
anything.
new one.
Yeah, I
You'll
felt a
get
bit
a new
ill
one
when it told me
anyway.
I had 15% left, and I thought, how? I think that's because I had the volume up loud, and I'd also just stuck it on the side while I went to the loo, and then was doing other things and just like faffing around. Ollie was asking me questions and stuff, and then I went back to it. So like my half hour of my playtime was just it sitting on the side, blaring music into the house. So
I
my
have a
battery.
question.
Mm-hmm.
What spells Bonne? Because my guy Zach.
Bond.
Yep, my guy Zach. I'm gonna go and like have a fight with him or whatever I do in this game, and it's Bonne. Chance to both of us. What is
Yeah,
bon?
good.
bon
Bon chance.
Boney?
Yeah.
Good in French.
It's French, isn't it? Got
Yeah.
you.
Bon, is
Thank
Bon
you.
good or Bon?
It just
Yeah.
looks so awful.
Bon is good. Bon is
Bon.
good.
Yeah. I
Bon
thought so.
chance to both of us.
Oh, he said something like, "Do you think you can beat me?" And I just said, "Piece of gâteau" or something like that. Just, I did
This
quite
is so
enjoy that
weird.
he said that they call him the Eternal Z or something like that because he's such a loser. Which I just, I thought that's stay that way, stay losing, Zach. Your parents knew you were going to be a loser, so they gave you a Z name.
I have an A name. That's cool.
I did bump into a person who is supposedly a detective. They didn't ask me to do anything, but they were just like, "Oh yeah, I'm a detective. See you later." And I thought, "Oh, I wonder if, as well as doing research for old Mabel and fighting for the MZs, then maybe we could be doing some detective work for whatever her name is. I think it was Emma or something." But yeah, I hope so, because that'd be cool if there's like 3 veins of work to be done.
I bet there will be. Yeah, there'll be tons of stuff based on the hour I've played. It feels like I say, there's the research tasks, there's the main quest, and then they were very adamant of like going, this is where the main tasks are. This is where there's going to be side quests. There's going to be tons of stuff to do within Rees. Yeah, I'm still looking.
Those wild areas that Kev mentioned being a bit small and that, I must admit, when I looked at the map, there's, I think, 9 of them. And so I went in the first one, caught the 5 in there, 5 or 6 Pokemon in there. The second one I've just been in, one of the 6 in that one was the evolution of one of the ones in the first 5, so I already had it. So it can't be limited to those 9, right? Surely there has to be something somewhere where you catch other things, because I think one of the Pokemon I caught was like number 50 in the dex, and I know it's got more than 50 Pokemon in the game, but I was kind of like, well, if you were to just split 50 across 9, you've not got that many left, many slots left for the dex to go further up. So there has to be other places to catch Pokemon, is what I'm trying to get at, because those areas are pretty small. They're just like the garden areas of the city. I imagine the story will unfold and give us more stuff to do, but the city itself is set out with corridors and zones to fight in and catch Pokemon in. I'm hoping. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, either we'll be like, yeah, cool, there was loads, or we'll be like, that was really limited.
Well, there we go, boys and girls. That was we've now talked about Pokemon Czar for almost as long as any of us have played it for. So I think that's an impressive feat. Has anybody played anything else?
I will say, I touched on it a second ago, but if you load up Pokemon Go, it will give you a new level that you're at.
Oh yeah, what's that about? I got it this morning. Is that new?
they basically scaled the levels so that rather than it going 1 to 50, it now goes 1 to 80, and then they worked out where you all were based on their scaling. So now to get to level 80, you need 203 million XP.
Easy.
I'm on 193. I was like, God damn, if I'd have known I was going to be 10 short, I would have put more of an effort in to get that 10 mil in advance, because now all I've got to do is the tasks for levels 70 to 80, which is like, catch 100 Pokemon in a day and stuff like that. Kind of like they did for levels 40 to 50 before. But yeah, once I've done another 800 nice throws, I will level up to level 71. It gave me so many items that my storage is overflowing. It does expand your storage as well, which is handy. But
yes, it did. Mine did the same. I had to delete 500 things today.
what level are you on now, though?
I was 39 before, and now I'm 52.
Oh, I've just got mine. I'm level 64 now. How exciting.
Yeah, and then your storage will be overflowing because it gives you tons of stuff.
Yeah, it gives you all the gifts you would have got if you'd done it one by one.
Oh, there you go. See.
Other than that, I've been playing Silksong still, and it's funny because I am at the point now where I just spend like a day stuck on a boss, do it, next day explore a bit, get stuck on another boss. I'm a little bit frustrated because the game has these 4 keys called simple keys, and the simple keys open simple locks, and I thought I'd opened the first simple lock. Did I say this last week? I might have done. I feel like I've told the story, but basically I missed the first simple lock, opened 2, 3, and 4, and now where I am, I need to run through this place where every 10 seconds you get cold, and this item keeps you warm an extra 5 seconds, and I can't get it. So it's far too hard, and I simply can't do it. So I've been trying to do everything else I can possibly think of to like get more health, get more speed, whatever.
So can you not go into simple lock 1 then now?
Not
no
until
key for
so
it.
basically until I found 3 of the 4 keys, and the 4th key is in this place that I would need to be able to double jump to get into, and to get the double jump I have to climb to the top of this snowy mountain, which is where I need to stay warm.
I think I know where you are. Yeah.
I am a little bit frustrated with myself because I've actually been able, by sheer like trial and error, I've been able to get most of the way through this mountain to the point where if I could just time these jumps right, I would be able to land on a bench and stop there, and then, I just have to keep repeating the end bit until I got it right. But having to repeat the start to this bit and fail it every time is upsetting. So I keep like doing it 10 times or whatever, and then thinking, right, time to go do something else before I lose my mind. Beyond that, I'm loving it. It's just you were asking me last week whether this would contend with Clair Obscur, and it won't, because I just feel like, as much as I genuinely love the Hollow Knight games, and I'm really, it's probably my number 2, and if Legends of A picks up a bit, then that might nip it. But at the moment, I would say Clair Obscur 1, this Silksong 2. The other game thing I wanted to touch on briefly was that I had so I know that Kev would never do this because he doesn't care about this sort of thing, but the listener might find this useful information. So Ollie has a MetaQuest 2 headset, and his controllers have had stick drift on them for ages. And I have been having a bit of a headache with like trying to sort that out. And there's no third-party controllers that you can buy for a MetaQuest. There's only the Meta ones. Now, I got in touch with Amazon, and they were like, talk to Meta. Got in touch with Meta. They fobbed me off a bit and said, you can spend 50 quid per controller to replace them. And I was like, it's drift. It's stick drift. You should probably just fix it. And they were like, no, we're not going to do that. Talk to Amazon if you're that bothered. So I went to Amazon, and I was writing to them about it, and they were like, well, it's not under warranty. And then while I was trying to find something that I'd seen that I wanted to send them, I happened to stumble across a Witch article that said, if you buy something and it's developed a fault within 6 years of you buying it, if you can justify that it arrived in your possession with that fault, then you're covered. So I wrote this like really firm message back to the guy, and he elevated it to this manager, and I thought they were going to just be like, get lost. But they said to me, if you can prove that they've acknowledged this is an issue, and if you can prove that it arrived in that state, and also, just as a side thing, if you've spoken to them about it before, let us know. So I went and got their like known issues list from their website, and that had it on there. I sent them links to social media discussions where people have had the issue and showed it was a common issue. So I was like, it's a common issue. They've acknowledged it exists. And then I was trying to find where I have spoken to them about it before, but I couldn't find any tickets that showed it because they don't share their tickets. All I found was an email saying that in a previous conversation with them, they'd closed the ticket because they hadn't heard back from me. And the title was something like, I have a problem with my, and then it went ... So I just replaced the ... with stick drift controller and sent them a picture
Wow.
of that. And they were just like, yep, cool, here's £200, buy some new controllers. And so Amazon just sorted it for me immediately. So yeah, Consumer Rights Act, apparently really good. I don't know which bit of those three things I did really made a difference. I genuinely don't think the picture probably made that much of a difference, but I think the link to the known issues bit was probably the killer. Whereas Meta was still, I mean, weirdly, I got an email from them after the fact telling me that they're still escalating my case to management or whatever. And I'm like, I won't tell them it's resolved, but there's always a small chance their management will go, just send him the controllers, and then I'll have got a double whammy. But at the moment, yeah, problem solved. And I just thought, if
Very
anyone
good.
out there has stick drift on any of their stuff, just tell them Sheepdog told me, Consumer Rights Act.
Yeah, stick drift is known for lots of things, switches,
And they all acknowledge
PlayStation,
it's an issue.
Xboxes. They're
Had you-
all a thing out there. Just do a sheepdog and
The biggest
I
relief I had was they told me I didn't have to send them the broken controllers, which, I mean, thank God, because when they told me they weren't going to replace it, I bought an
you don't
£8.
go out there and lie, but
No, but I spent £8 on a repairing kit from
I
Amazon.
see.
It arrived. I was like, Ollie, I'm going to fix this. I
Send it
spent
back.
like 2 hours taking it apart,
I
and
see.
it was just absolutely
Yeah.
ruined. And I was just like, Ollie, come in. Have you fixed it? I was like, Ollie, this is in so many pieces now, and there's literally nothing I can do with it. And I put it back together, but it looks so mangled. And I was like, if they ask me to send them this, they're going to be like, we can see the issue. Some idiot's taking it apart. But they didn't. They just said I can keep it and do whatever with it. So I'll put it on the side as a monument to my hubris. Because I genuinely thought, yeah, I'll be able to take apart a VR controller. How hard could it be? Not realizing there's all this gubbins that figures out how spatially close to the machine you are and nonsense like that. But yeah, anyway, do a sheepdog. And that is my lot. So you lot can talk about games now.
I'm being attacked by a fish.
What?
In this
What?
game, probably.
Oh, I'd hope so.
Probably.
You never know for sure.
I hope so
Yeah.
because we haven't got any fish here, unless
Mm.
his bug turned into a fish.
No. God, I'm being attacked by multiple fish.
Get
I
out
don't
the
even know
water
where
then.
he could be.
Are you standing on a bridge while Magikarp
Yeah.
throw
Where are
themselves at you?
you?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
You could stand away from that bridge and throw the balls at them from the grass.
I've already caught 2. I'm just really fighting fish now for XP.
If you catch like 15 of them, it does like catch water Pokemon tasks.
Oh, hold on.
for
Are
you.
we supposed to catch more than one of
Yes.
said
It doesn't hurt.
Well,
I've only got 25 Pokeballs. I don't know how many rascals are going to be in this. this
But if you go
field.
to the Pokemon Center, there's a geezer outside of it.
that's
who
good.
says
I like that.
he says, "Do you ever wonder what happens to the Pokeballs that you throw that don't hit a Pokemon?" And you're like, "Not really." And then he goes, "Well, I've been collecting them." And then you can ask for them back.
Does he,
And
did he
goes,
give
"Yeah."
him all of them back to you?
I don't know, really. Apparently, I'd
percentage?
lobbed 6 on the floor, and he was like, "Yeah, here's your Pokeballs." But next time I spoke to him, he had
That's
another
good.
12. So yeah, I've apparently lobbed 18 Pokeballs on the floor during my travels, and he's just handed them all back to me. I must
good.
admit, at least 5 of them were at rocks and crystals where I just pressed the wrong button. I thought I was getting a Pokemon out and just threw a ball at the wall or whatever. But yeah, no, he's handy. Feels like he's a little bit sad though.
Has he not been in the other ones before?
I don't remember there being a ball geezer. If anything,
No, I don't. But I've not played enough of them to know. But I just thought that's a very handy thing to have. If you lob balls by mistake or whatever, it's very convenient to just know I'll get that back at some point next time I go back to the poker centre.
How's he making a living out of that though? Giving them back to you for now.
Commission.
I imagine we'll get sent a bill at some point.
Yeah. Running a tab up.
This guy
was
has
gonna
put croissants and a curry together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that felt like
What
you know.
is happening?
I'd have a bit of that. That sounds good.
No.
I'd
No.
have had that.
Yeah, it doesn't
That's
say
a
that,
fusion
but-
of
Oh.
Galarian and whatever they're called, cuisine mixed together.
Yeah.
Galarian. Come on, Sheepdog. You're supposed to be a Pokemon guy.
Yeah, it's called the Galar region.
Yeah.
Lumos.
Luminous, yes.
Lumios.
So, have any of you played anything else other than this? Like,
Yeah.
Hammer and Pabba would have thought
Yes.
you'd have.
Of course we have.
Yeah.
Just checking, because Kev hasn't, has he?
Of course
Just
we have.
since-
Obviously not.
I've not just played like the 2 hours or so this evening.
No. Even
Oh.
though I have been ill. I have, you know how last week I was going, oh, I'm very tired, I keep yawning. The day after I was I've been very ill. I couldn't even work on Monday. I had lost my voice at that point. I'm just getting over it now, so I haven't done a hell of a lot, but I have put a few hours in what I thought was just a pass-through area of Ghost of Yōtei. It is not. It is a
Sorry.
full-blown area. So obviously you start the first area, you go north, you do that area, and then you are heading east to go north, like northeast again. But I thought it was just a little bit of an area just pass through. It's not. It's not. There's lots to do in there. I have a new weapon. I had lots to do in that area because, excuse me, I looked like it is a big area, but I thought, oh, there's nothing there because there's no orange fans. Orange fans are like where your main objectives are, and nothing. There's like one in in like a corner that was like taped off from the rest of the world. I thought, oh, I'll go and do that. It's just one corner. I know what it is, and then I'll go up there. But yeah, I haven't gone the northeast. Sorry, my voice. But yeah, I've been doing the third area, I'm going to call it. It's just more of the same of the first. You've got your shrines, you've got your bamboo strikes, you've got your hot springs, you've got missions that just come up, and there is a new weapon. But the new weapon is in your weapon menu. That menu you get in the corner, like the 4 blank spaces, but it is not one of the main weapons. It is like off to the side because you only use it for certain reasons, if you get me. Like, you don't always use it, you only use it as and when you need it. So it's not like one of the ones you can hack and slash around with. It's there, it's good, it does what it needs to do, it's a good thing to have, but you cannot use it willy-nilly. It is a
Willy-nilly's my favourite way to use things.
Yes, but this one is not for that circumstance. There's certain circumstances you use this weapon for, and it's fine. It works like if with the flow of your battle. It helps a lot because there was getting some hairy moments as I'm moving through, like the levels in the game. Like, the game obviously doesn't have levels, but I am my thing is squeaking. Sorry, I had to move off the thing. So the game doesn't really have levels, but the enemies are becoming more of a headache. So I'm still on easy because I did put it back to medium, and I was like, no, I don't have time for this, especially being sick. I just want to go through my story and just have a nice time. And yeah, I like it. I want to play it. I've wanted to play it more, but like I said, I have been sick this week, so I just didn't want to look at the screen or be sat up. I just wanted to be laid down. But yeah, and then at the weekend I was looking at just like the store and saw that it's out soon on the 29th. Hold on, I'm just getting a calendar up. I need a calendar.
29th?
Yeah, so the 29th, though, Outer Worlds 2 is out. But obviously, because of me, and I am me, I have we have paid for the deluxe version, which means I get it 5 days early, which means this time next, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next week, Friday, I will be playing it. So yay for me. So if we want to wait till Friday, so I can play that for a day, let me know. But yeah, Outworlds 2 is next week, so I need to get on with Legend of Yoshi or Yoshi or whatever Sheepdog calls it. Because I do like it. She just hacks away at everything, and you just want to hit everything. I've now got a colour of armour that is very purple, which I do like, but now I also have a blue. I have I've only obviously I talked about it last year. I've only got two. I got two more sets of armour since last week, and it's like the armour is not thrown at you like it was in the last game. It's just
I would agree.
Like that. I have hundreds of flowers, and I have 20,000 coins.
Yeah.
It's just weird and odd because you go to these. Oh, excuse me. You go to the merchants, and I buy everything. And then I can't buy anything else because they don't have anything else. I'm like, I have all this money and I have all these flowers and I have all this bamboo and stuff, and I can't buy it. The only things I can use them for myself is to make my arrows or my throwables, which I don't need them because they're in the battlefield. So it's just, I don't know, it just seems to be I don't know, bit off, there's just not enough stuff, but I don't know, probably people moaned in the last game. I don't know. I don't really care to look for what people have negative about games. You play games how you want to play games. But for this evening, I will just carry on with this Pokemon stuff and see how it goes. I have never played a Pokemon game all the way through, ever. So it'll just be one of them that I have and just go around and see what it is, and because I don't know what I was supposed to use against Slowpoke. I do now because I looked it up, but I haven't. Yeah, I don't know.
Let me guess because I don't know either. Back up against a Slowpoke.
I've completed many of these games and can confirm you don't need to know.
Well, apparently it says electric, grass, bug, dark, and ghost.
There is literally no reason to learn any of that stuff. It's just not needed.
I think
but
normally it tells you.
I think it does, because if you're a Pikachu and you're against someone who's got water, I'm sure the water's gonna hit you more than I don't know if they were another electric. Does another electric give you power? Does that work? Does it?
It'll just say it's not very effective or something like that.
Yeah, but does electric on electric power you up, or does it not have that?
No, just
so it's not Final Fantasy logic. Okay, I get it.
No,
it's not far off though. So you'll start getting the hang of it. Usually it'll somewhere on the screen tell you that the typing.
Well, because it's because you've got to play as they're playing, so it's not. Oh my god, what's it called? I forgot. Turn-based. I haven't got time to scan the whole screen looking for that information. I was just a Slowpoke. I don't know what you're using a Slowpoke. Help me, Google. So yeah, I just looked on Google. But yeah, that's is that it? Yeah, that is it. I really have not. Well, I've only played what's out and I haven't played anything that's old. I'm just playing new because it is that time of year.
I mean, it's silly season, isn't it? It is proper
I do
silly
like
season
it.
now.
I don't think there is anything after Outer Worlds that I want, but I guarantee that there'll be
something.
I wasn't planning on playing the Pokemon game, but there's two sat on the table. I'm gonna have one because it's new.
Just let Kev order 2 copies of everything, and you'll find something to play.
But again, I've got Outer Worlds as digital because I'm sick to death of waiting till 5 o'clock for my games. But because this had 5 days early, I was like, ding, bye.
That was the
So-
noise she actually made as well.
You were upstairs.
I heard you dinging from all the way up here.
Oh, but yeah, I've just been poorly and trying to put some gaming in for said podcast. But that's it.
Mhm, mhm.
That's me.
I've just remembered something else about Pokemon I don't think I've seen before in the game. Which is when you're battling the Pokemon, you beat a Pokemon and then you can catch it after you've beat it. Is that right?
It
Sheepdog?
does sit there dazed and confused a bit.
Before you actually knock them out, they kind of go into like a stunned mode, and then you can just catch them relatively no problem, I presume.
David.
Yeah,
Sorry,
they're more likely to catch when they're like that. They did that in.
Can they escape from a Pokeball? Effectively, they've been knocked out at that point.
I haven't seen it happen yet. I just keep throwing balls at them until they go in when they're alive, but when they're dazed, they either
I've just
caught
been
or
knocking them out.
disappeared 'cause
I'm
it
just
took
like,
too long.
I'm just gonna knock them out, and then I'll just get them when they're
They-
about to go.
They had the dazed thing in the Let's Go Pikachu and Scarlet and Violet.
Did they?
They had both of them in that. Yeah,
But it didn't have it in Arceus.
don't remember now.
I don't
Possibly.
recall it. I feel like I
Yeah.
saw that happen, and I went, "Oh, that's a clever little feature for this type of game." Because the amount of times I've played Pokemon games and been peeved off that I've accidentally knocked something out by mistake, or I've used a move that's too powerful for it, and just been annoyed that I missed out on a Pokemon. So that's a bonus for me.
I will ask Pab.
Anyway.
I don't remember you saying what Pokemon you picked as your starter.
The blue one, Totodile.
Mhm.
The correct one.
Kevin.
You always go with the blue one. It's the right way.
I went with the blue one this time. Yeah.
I always go with the blue one. It's the correct way to do it.
I think out of the three, I was never going with the Pig Knight because, like, I think if you were to line up every starter that's ever existed, that's probably my least favorite one. But
Really?
Totodile and Chikorita are like the huge nostalgia, and I went with Chikorita, so I went with the green one.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Um,
any of them and couldn't tell you what games they were in originally. I believe they've previously existed, but you could probably easily convince me they're brand new.
Hey, Gen
Weirdly,
3?
two of them are from Gen 2, and one of them's from 5, I want to say. I think 5.
Oh,
Which is just a bizarre way to mix it
they
up.
did that. They did that with Arceus, didn't they? They didn't. Oh, they weren't all from the same generation. I don't think the
Well, they're
starters.
from like 2, 7, and
Yeah.
another one.
Yeah. So yeah.
6, I want to say. 2, 7, and 6, maybe 2, 7, and 5.
Okay. There you go. What else have I played? I've like similar to Anna. I've just been chipping away at Ghost of Yōtei. I'm not as much as that, anywhere near as much as I would have liked. I'm about 18 hours in now. I feel like I've done pretty much all there is to do out the second area, barring like the main quest. I've just held off the main quest. I've just been doing bounties and kind of the tales and stuff like that in the world. I'm still enjoying it. I tell you what, I did do this week. I heard on a podcast talking about ghost rewards. Anna, have you heard of the ghost rewards?
Haven't. No.
I hadn't heard about it either. I heard of it on a podcast. PlayStation. If you Google Ghost Rewards PlayStation or something like that, you'll get taken to the page and it'll ask you to sign in to your PlayStation account, and it'll go, have you got these trophies? Have you got a platinum in Ghost of Tsushima? Yes or no, sort of thing. If so, you can buy this pin, and it's a platinum trophy pin. So I was like, okay, fine. I was like, I don't really want a pin, but you give me the opportunity to have something that not a lot of people are going to get. I was like, okay, I'm going to get it. And it's like, do you have this trophy for this certain gold trophy? You can get this T-shirt. So I was like, fine, I've got this T-shirt now as well. And I think the Ghost Rewards program thing is running until January. I think so. If you have I think it's a gold.
Rewards.
Yeah, it's a stupid name, I know. but it's supposed to go to Tsushima. So if you have a platinum, then you will have the gold trophy as well. But there's a certain gold trophy you have to have as well, which I think is pretty much finished the game. I think it's one of those ones.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I
And
see
you
it.
can get and it gives you the opportunity to buy a T-shirt and buy this pin, which is as a platinum trophy with it's basically a replica of like the platinum trophy symbol that you get.
Okay.
So yeah, and they said, I think they said that this same ghost rewards will come up again for Yōtei at some point in the future.
Yeah, it's got the symbol next to it. So
Yes,
that's cool.
yeah. So that's that is that. The only other thing that I have played, and I'm surprised I've not heard much about this from Kev.
Hello.
Hello. I've played Lego Party.
Never heard of it.
It is a Lego version of Mario Party, and it is better than Mario Party.
Interesting.
Yes, it's it seems pretty good for what it is. It is very much just a Mario Party, but with kind of like a Lego theming, and like there's like certain sections of the map where you get a choice of certain things you can like build in the game. Like we played like the pirates level, and at a certain point, one of us, I think, I don't know who it was, but that you had a choice to build like a certain pirate ship, and then you build this pirate ship, and then you have to again go around this certain pirate ship. It becomes like part of the level. It becomes part of the map, which I thought was quite good. And I've seen the theme park one is where there's like 4 sections of the theme park, and then you go to a section, and it's like, what do you want this world to be? Like a fantasy land or a medieval land or something like that, or sci-fi land, and you pick what it is, and then there's a gold brick at the top of these lands, and yeah, it seems the mini games that I played seem pretty good. You have a mini game at the start of each round rather than at the end of each round, and that defines what order you go in that round, what position they came in the mini games. And in the mini games, it's like it starts off the mini game like selection process by having like 4 levels just show up. I think it's 3 levels and a random. And then you, as the characters, just decide which one to go on by voting. You stand in front of each one you want, and then whichever's got the most votes, it's the level you do. They seem pretty good for what they were. I like the mini games; they were quite fun, and yeah, it's a fun game. You unlock. I feel like there's like some sort of like, I don't know if there's a battle pass involved in it, or there's just like level progression where you unlock minifigures to be as, because you get different minifigures to pick out in the start of the game. Yeah, it seemed good. If you want to try it, we can at some point. I know you're going to be busy now. But there is remote play, so in theory, you could just play a version, my game with me, so to speak.
That
I don't know how.
sounds remarkable, Pabby.
It's very easy. I'd have to look up how to do it, but I've not done remote play in years. But it's just pretty much just remote play. It's just straightforward. You
I
join
mean,
my game.
you'll just have to come to Comic-Con and we can play it there. Problem solved.
I can't do that. How do I do that?
What do you mean, how do you do it? You
It's on my
drive to
PC.
London. Oh, bring that with you. What's the problem?
Not that simple.
Isn't it?
Not that simple, I'm afraid. I don't think it's
Isn't it?
Steam Deck verified, so I don't think it could be. I've not checked that actually, but that might be a way of doing it, but no. Afraid not. Other than that, yeah, that is your lot, folks.
Oh, well, in that case, boys and girls, we'll wrap things up there. I'll stop fighting my my monsters that I'm fighting currently. And if you want to find us on the internet, you can do that at Mgukpodcast, or you can follow me at Lelujo.
You can find me at Sheepdog6K.
I'm Miss Lelujo.
And out Pab 1986.
And we'll see you next week, boys and girls.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Thanks, Leslie, folks.
You're welcome, Pabby.